Hey guys, welcome back to the homestead. I'm out in the garage on this frigid day. It's like 13 degrees out. And I got about 50, 55 degrees here in the garage. Got the heaters going, as you can see. And but I'm going to be putting a light bar on my CFMOTO. And I wanted to show you that. So here is my Uforce 1000. This is a 2023. And I ordered a plow for it online. And it's going to be coming this week, and so I wanted to get a light bar for the top, and I'm hoping I can mount it. If you can see, there's like a lip that goes across here, because if not, I got to mount it up on this curb, and the issue I have with that is it has this plate here. It's going to be really hard to get a screwdriver in, but I think I can make it work with these holes here, so we shall see. So I have this light bar here that I ordered. I'll put a link in the description below. And this is a 32-inch light bar. We'll open that up. But I did want to show you a couple things on the CFMOTO that you'll need to know. Your battery is in the passenger side here in the rear, if you can see that. So you're going to want to have access to that. So all you got to do is lift the bed. And then your seat will just pop up. And you can take this right off. Let me get it off here for you. And CFMOTOs come with this little case that goes inside there, but you want to have access there. And as you can see, I don't know if this does it justice, you can see get to the battery from there. You're also going to want to take the front of your hood off. Now these are tricky, so if you don't know how to take your hood off, let me show you that. On a CFMOTO, you don't want to reef up on the back. Now I had a Polaris 2015 that's how you open it. You just popped it off. Well, on the CFMOTO you actually pull off the front like this. I already have it pulled off, and then there's one there, one there, and one there. And when you do, you push back on it. Try to do this one-handed like that, because what if you can see in here, there's hooks in here that slide into there, so you got to actually move that back. So you have a hole there, there, and there. So you just want to remember that when you pop the top off, because if you try ripping it off, these hooks are gonna break off. So but you want to have access to your fuses and everything in here. So let's get this light bar opened. All right, guys, we're gonna open up this light bar, see what it looks like. And like I said, I'll put a link in the description. It comes with all your wiring harness. And this has been out in my garage and it's really cold out. Okay guys, I got the light mounted, so I'm going to show you a couple things. Now this is a 2023 CFMOTO, and this Nilight 32-inch. I'm going to show you a couple modifications, I guess. So if you have a CFMOTO, these are things you're going to have to do. But if you don't have one, this might not apply to you, a couple of these. So let me show you how I got it mounted. Let me turn it on first. So the switch is in here. It's right here. Once you turn it on, it turns blue, and this light is bright. So we'll take it for a spin outside because it's getting dark out, and we'll kind of see how bright it is. So a couple things. You can mount that light to your auxiliary if you want, so it will only come on with the key, which I did think about, but I actually want to be able to turn it on without the key on. I want to be able just to switch it on, because, you know, if I'm out in the woods, if I'm hunting, if I'm just doing something out there, get a deer, it's at night or whatever, I want to be able to just pull up, click on the lights, and, you know, use it for a little while. Not a long time, but just be able to have that ability without starting it up. So let me show you a couple modifications. When I first got this, I wanted to put it on this ledge. If you can see, there's like a little ledge here. But it's not even. I was hoping it would sit in between these two raised parts there, but it wouldn't. So I actually had to move the mounts up, which isn't a big deal, except if you have a CFMOTO, you have this metal piece that runs across. So I had to drill down through, and I had some bolts. I'm gonna cut those bolts off, but if you do not, the bolts that come with it will not go all the way through that and the steel. You have to get a little bit longer. If you just have a regular normal roof, you're not gonna have any issues. So, but just to let you know, if you do have a CFMOTO, you're going to have to get longer bolts. So just ran the wire right here up along under the roof there. Came down the back. I have some zip ties here just holding it to this post. That's going to be temporary because I am going to be putting a back window in here. And yeah, so right down here is your battery. Hope you can see that. And I have it hooked to there. I also put a little zip tie here just to keep it out of the way. So when you close the bed here. So here's the one thing I did want to, that is something I'm going to have to do. They do not give you enough wire here to go from your switch all the way back, because what I want to do is I want to run it through underneath here and then back up under the dash, but I need another 3, 4 feet, 5 feet of wire, and I didn't have that. The other thing is let me get the light up here. You can see that. Set it there. This is your relay down here. If you can see, I mounted it up. I just put a little bolt down here because I just wanted it up out of the way. And it does come with this, you know, case. And I wanted that to still sit in there. And I wanted to protect that relay also from getting wet and, you know, whatever. So that kind of keeps it out of the way, keeps it mounted up there. So, but pretty easy to mount. Not a whole lot to it. When you turn your switch on, it does turn blue. Turn it off. There, but really, so far, you know, like I said, I got to use it. I do have a plow coming this week that I ordered online, and I'll be mounting that on. And I just wanted to have a light there above, so if I'm plowing at night, which I will be, that I'll be able to have plenty of light while I'm plowing. So let's take this out, go for a ride, and see how bright it is.